Hey guys, so I have an update for you all, plus my monthly favorites. Let's just get on into what I've been loving this far for 2015. So for the past like 3-ish months, maybe 4 even, I have been using the Wen hair care system, and my mom and dad very graciously, and I didn't expect this at all, purchased this for me for no absolute apparent reason. A ultra nourishing cleansing treatment, and the idea is that you don't have to use other products when you use Wen. I still use my Head and Shoulders because I do have a dry scalp. This curly frizzy hair is just, you know, can't really do much. I use this in the shower every time I wash my hair, which is every 2 to 3 days, and I leave it in there for like 5 minutes, rinse it out, and then leave in some for a extra conditioning, and that is the only thing that I do. And it works amazing. It smells great. It's really refreshing and leaves your hair feeling really silky soft. So I like this a lot. And then, so once you put in your Wen conditioner after the shower, you can use the Sweet Almond Mint Replenishing Treatment Mist. So I just spray this all over my hair and comb it through. It's just to kind of lock it in and make sure you're adding moisture to your hair. And then after that, you use the Sweet Almond Mint Anti-Frizz Styling Cream. And when I use enough product, my hair is soft, and it's amazing because I have really curly frizzy hair, like I said, and sometimes if I don't use enough product, my hair just frizzes out like crazy, and this keeps it so tame, so soft and manageable. It makes styling a breeze. I mean, I never purchased this. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get into the hype, whatever, but guys, like, I think I found my like holy grail. Like, this is great, and it smells so good. So clean. I love it. In December, I received a BoxyCharm box, which is a monthly subscription box that I've talked about many times before, and in it was the Coastal Scents Revealed palette, and this is kind of like a dupe of the Naked palette, and the reason this is great is because I have all of the other Coastal Scents palettes, so when I got sent this one, I was super stoked because I know that the quality is great, and these colors are amazing. They're very, very me, taupes and grays and that muted tones like every other Naked palette, but there's a uniqueness about them that the Naked palette doesn't have. Some of these taupe colors are really different, and the color payoff is so amazing, and they're so silky. I love them. I always try the new mascaras from Maybelline each time they come out, and this is the Lash Sensational. So this one has a curved top just like all of the other ones, and the reason I like this one so much is it really separates my lashes and lengthens them and gives them just enough volume, but it doesn't clump them up. This is probably my favorite Maybelline mascara. Yeah, I know that's a really big statement because they have so many, but this is also great for your lower lash line. It fits in perfect. It's a very dark color, and it lasts all day because when you go to take this off, it's not the waterproof one, but you really do have to try and like work to get it off, and when you take it off, you will kind of have like raccoon eyes, but it doesn't flake during the day either, so it's kind of the best of both worlds, and it's one that I would definitely repurchase. So when I was Christmas shopping this year, I went into Sephora, and I knew that I needed a concealer very badly, and I just hadn't taken the time to really research enough about it. So I had a sales associate help me out, and she recommended the Lancome, gosh darn you French, I didn't take French. Oof. Okay, so this is the Lancome Effacernaise Waterproof Anti-Cernaise Long-Lasting Under Eye Concealer, and this is a very large size tube for the product. This container is pretty big for a concealer. You get 0.5 ounces, which is much larger than any other concealer, and I want to say this was maybe, it was in between $25 and like $30, I think. So it's worth it because you are getting more product. Plus, it's very multifunctional. You can use this on your under eyes. You can cover up any areas, blemishes that you have, and it has a soft matte finish. So it doesn't look really shiny, but it also isn't drying. So I never get those lines underneath my eyes at all. No creasing, nothing. It's just very, very flawless looking. I was shocked when the sales associate makeup artist at Sephora put it on me, but she used this brush, and it's the Sephora brand Pro Airbrush Concealer number 57, and this, I wasn't expecting to buy the brush as well, but this was about $30, and It's kind of worth it. Like if you don't have a good concealer brush, I would recommend this. It has a pretty large top, and what I do is I put it onto my hand, dab it, and then I do little small circles like this, and then I'll go over lightly. Don't press too hard because I don't want to really pull away the makeup. I just want to set it, and then I will go over that with Makeup Forever's HD powder foundation, or powder, not powder foundation, just the powder, just to set it, and I absolutely am in love with this. So moving on to some kind of tech things. This is something I wasn't expecting to show you guys, but I got this for Christmas. I've been wanting one for a very long time, and I'm so glad that I waited to get this one rather than going with, I think it's called the Zag case for iPads. It's another type of keyboard, but this is the clam case, and I have an iPad mini. And the thing that is so amazing about this is it's like a computer now. When you open it, it literally looks like a MacBook. So you turn the keyboard on, and obviously you can type and everything, but you can flip it all the way around and you have it like this. But when it's in this mode, the keyboard doesn't work, so you don't have to, like, you can press all the keys, it doesn't do anything. Then you can also use it to sit up, so it's like a stand. And I'm sorry if you hear birds outside, they're like freaking out. So you can use it a couple different ways. The keyboard lights up, which is another great feature, and this just snaps right into place. It's easy to take in and out, and it charges because obviously it is, you know, it has to work somehow, and it's a Bluetooth activated system, so that's why it can connect. But it uses the same charger as your iPad, USB. You just have to be able to plug it in somewhere, and it's amazing. It makes my life easier because I don't have to carry my notebook around. I can just take this with me and write emails and get everything done, and it's so compact, and I love it. So I'm allowing myself one Filfofax favorite this month. The rest will be in a separate video, but I got these for Christmas, and these are the Frixon color markers. They're everywhere in the Filfofax planner community. Basically, it is a marker that you can erase. So that's pretty much it. The colors are very pastel-like. They do not bleed, which I love. So I like this because when I want to write appointments in my planner, I don't have to use pencil anymore because pencil's not fun. I can't separate the colors, and if something changes, I can just erase it. So these are great. I ordered mine from Amazon. They do have to come from either like Korea or Japan, depending on what retailer you get them, so it can take a little while, but they come in like 50 different colors, I think, and they also have Frixon pens, I believe. But yes, this is definitely a must-have. So my one fashion favorite for this month is this necklace. I received this as a Christmas gift from Jordan, and this past year was very, very challenging for certain aspects for my family, and not to get sappy or sound weird or anything. So this necklace is super special to me because it has the coordinates of Amazing Grace on it, and Amazing Grace was a house that we had down at the beach, and my parents built it. It meant a lot to us. It wasn't just a house. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I don't usually cry on camera. So I know it sounds like, oh my gosh, you're like upset about a house, like that's very materialistic, but this house was really different because when my family went through a very hard time, it was, which is like a whole nother video, but it was like it was a saving grace for us. So the house is named Amazing Grace, and it had like a personality. It had a life of its own. It was a smart house, for gosh sakes. Like that house just had like soul or something. So it's also in the place, Lewis Beach, Delaware is where my family is very based, and my parents met there. So there's just like so much attachment to Lewis. So this necklace meant the world to me, and I love it to death. And so it says Lewis Beach on it with a heart, and then the coordinates of where the house is. So like the exact address. So it's like, even though I don't have it anymore, it's like always with me. There I go again. Oh. Whew. On a lighter note, I'm going to share with you guys my favorite Instagram accounts to follow this month. So this is going to be fashion and planner related people. But for fashion, I have been obsessed with a fashion blogger. Her name is Megan. She's from Utah. and her account is Meglegs. Her last name is Mitchell, Megan Mitchell, and her blog is styleavenue.com. Her style is literally like if I were to put myself in another person, it would be her, because she's just that great. My next favorite is Mary Seng, and she has an Instagram account called Happily Gray. It's very similar to Meglegs. It's very kind of moody and black, white, monochromatic, just really gorgeous shots. Her style is really great and effortless. Oh, I love it. One of my goals for 2015 was to just be more balanced and in tune with myself, and I started following Annie Lawless on Instagram. She's the founder of Suja Juice Company, and the way that she lives her life and her blog posts, she has a blog or a website called blonde.com, and it's just very inspiring to me, and I've been very like, my heart is very like California right now. Like, I'm so excited to go back this summer, and I don't know if it's the winter or the fact that I'm looking at a blizzard right now, but I just really want California in my life right now, and she lives there, and so all of her posts are very like, I live in California, and I like it, and I like her style, I like her attitude. She's cool. You guys check them out. Links will be down below. And my final favorite is my office, and I have been working like a mad woman trying to get all the pieces together and get the style and just everything. So I'm gonna have an office tour soon, which I am so excited about, and show you guys where I got everything and how to do it on a budget and DIYs, and it's gonna be a great time, and I'm so stoked about it. So that was my January favorites. I have a Filfofax favorites coming up for you, and if you go over to my other channel, Hales Health, I will have my January favorites there, and I have a lot of new ones for you foodies and you health freaks and whatever else you want to call it. If you're not into health, you might get into it by watching this video, so go click on it. It's over there. Or there. Haven't decided yet. Also, I'm vlogging again, so like I said, check out the Daily Haley, and you can see where I am, what I'm doing, who I'm photographing, what I'm drawing. And speaking of drawing, if you go to my new website, I'm going to be having art prints for sale very soon. Sneak peek. I have some Instagram shots here and here. Fun stuff. I am way too excited, and I should probably turn off the camera, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!